Hey everybody, how y'all doing this morning? This your boy Jamal now. I had to pre-tie my tie because it's one of those difficult knots. It's a Trinity knot. Turned out good, as you can see. This is a Trinity knot, okay? It tightens by the blade. See, the blade is steel and everything goes around here. So it's a Trinity knot, okay? And as you can see, my jacket's ready for today. You know, somebody said they want to see what's on my jacket. There you go. Now let's talk. Israel ground offensive started. And I hope Israel wipe Hamas off the map. Everybody is saying Israel need to show restraint and not hurt Palestinians. You know what? In World War II, when we fought the Germans, we tried to do things to have the people uprise. We tried to do things to have them throw the Germans out. They didn't. Same with the Japanese. We had to do something called denazification. And denazification wasn't just against officials. It was also against the people. They're radicals, like over there in the Middle East, who teach their children at 8 and 9 years old to kill Israelis and Jews and Christians. You know, so everybody making this joke about queers for Palestine, queers for Islam. And they say, that's like saying blacks for the KKK. Well, technically, we got that. Blacks for the Democrat Party. Who started the KKK? What was the KKK when they was doing their most violent stuff? Who were they? So let's not act like it's not impossible. But the difference is the stuff that they're doing over there to the Jews and Christians and non-Muslims. The Klan just wanted people over here to stay away from each other. Blacks, you on that side. Whites, we on this side. That was they were. That's what they said. Now, did they use violence? Yes. But you cannot compare the Klan to Hamas. No way. Now, I have compared Hamas to Black Lives Matter. Yes. Look at cities after St. George Floyd or the Methodist Baptist Church. Look at how America looked. Burned. People murdered. Yeah. But when it comes to Israel and their ground offensive, you cannot beat a nation or a group that the women are going to teach the children the exact same thing their fathers believed, which you just killed because they was picking up rockets and missiles to try to kill you. They're just creating a new cycle of terrorists. That's one reason why we dropped the atomic bomb on Japan. We knew we could not take Japan without 1 million casualties, death. That's U.S. soldiers. And so what we did in America in 1945, we said, what's more important, our soldiers or their civilians? Our soldiers. And our soldiers are always more important than an enemy civilian. No, my job as a soldier is not to worry about your civilians. That's your job. Your job is not to put your civilians in that predicament. Nobody is telling Hamas and the Palestinians to hide under hospitals, their weapons, their command centers, under hospitals and schools and daycares. They're doing that on their own. You don't see the people in the Gaza out there marching against Hamas. Remove your rockets from up under here. If 1,000 of them get out there and march in the street and do that, and Hamas mow them down in the street, then guess what? You do need Israel to come in there. You do need the West to come in there. But it's funny, why ain't no Muslim nations taking them in? You ever notice whenever there's a conflict and war and they try to go to other borders, other Muslim nations like, you Allah Akbar over there, but you ain't Allah Akbar over here. Egypt just shut the doors. Jordan shut the doors. Yes, we stand with you, our Muslim brothers, but you can't stand in here, but you can stand in there. It's a little hypocritical and funny, but everybody got to blame Israel. Hold up, Jamal. Didn't you just say blacks were the Democrat and you wear a Confederate flag? If you knew your history, blacks fought for the Confederacy. Yes, we did. We want cooks. We want cleaners, and we want shining boots. We were soldiers. And Louisiana had a light infantry group, reserves, but they were freedmen. It's deeper than just slavery or the Civil War. Some of you don't know that. See, some of you don't know about black slave owners. William Ellis Jr., who supported the Confederacy. And he was the largest black slave owner it was. He was a breeder at that. Well, this is Sunday Tie Talk. Hope y'all learned something. If you get mad, write me. I answer you. Well, Lord willing, I'll see you tonight. And yes, those are water bottle tops because I lost my clips.